Hello friends, my name is Aditya Jain and this is my YouTube channel Simple Neat Points. Today I am going to discuss with you another important topic of endocrine system, hypothalamus. Before starting the video, I would request all my viewers to like my video and subscribe my channel. So let's start the video. The topics covered in this video will be location, parts and functions of hypothalamus, releasing and inhibitory hormones, GnRH, TRH, GHRH hormone, somatostatin, oxytocin, antidiuretic hormone, disorder diabetes insipidus, and some important facts about hypothalamus. So let's start. So as you can see, this is the picture of a brain, human brain, and here is located hypothalamus, just above the pituitary gland. So this is pituitary gland and this is hypothalamus, and both of these are joined by a stalk known as infundibulum. So location of hypothalamus. Hypothalamus is located in posterior part of forebrain. Forebrain has three parts: diencephalon, cerebrum, and olfactory lobes. So hypothalamus is located in basal part, lower part of diencephalon. It is the base part of thalamus. Above thalamus is epithalamus and below thalamus is hypothalamus. This gland is also known as master of master gland. Infundibulum, as I told you, this is the stalk which connects hypothalamus to the pituitary gland. Hypothalamus has nuclei which secrete hormones. What are nuclei? Nuclei are group of neurosecretory cells. So as hormones are secreted by hypothalamus, it is an endocrine gland and the shape of hypothalamus is almond shape. Parts of hypothalamus. There are three parts of hypothalamus: anterior, middle and posterior part. The anterior part of hypothalamus has a cross-like structure known as optic chiasma. The middle part of hypothalamus is attached to the pituitary gland by a stalk known as infundibulum. And the posterior part of hypothalamus has corpus albicans, which is also known as mammillary body, and this is a characteristic feature of mammals. What are the functions of hypothalamus? First, it secretes hormones known as hypothalamic hormones, thermoregulation, osmoregulation. It controls behavior and emotions. It maintains the biological clock system of the human body. It is hunger and thirst center, which means urge for eating and drinking is through hypothalamus. It controls the autonomic nervous system ANS, and it is involved with limbic system, which they both togetherly control the emotions like fear, rage, happiness, motivation, etc. What are the hormones secreted by hypothalamus? First is gonadotropin releasing hormone GnRH. Second is thyrotropin releasing hormone. Third is growth hormone releasing hormone. Fourth is antidiuretic hormone. Fifth is somatostatin. And sixth is oxytocin. Now, as I told you, there are two types of hormones released by hypothalamus: releasing hormones and inhibitory hormones. Releasing hormones are the hormones which stimulate the pituitary gland to release hormones for their secretions. That is, example is GnRH, GHRH, TRH, etc. And inhibitory hormones which are the hormones which inhibit the secretion of pituitary gland. Example is somatostatin. Now, gonadotropin releasing hormone. This is also known as GnRH. It stimulates pituitary gland to synthesize and release gonadotropins. What are gonadotropins? LH and FSH. LH is luteinizing hormone and FSH is follicle stimulating hormone. So this hormone basically stimulates the pituitary gland to release LH and FSH. Next is thyrotropin releasing hormone. It is, in short, it is known as TRH. It is different from TSH. What TRH do? TRH stimulates pituitary gland to produce TSH hormone. TSH hormone is thyroid stimulating hormone, and TSH acts on thyroid gland to release thyroxine. Growth hormone releasing hormone GHRH. Similarly, what is the function of this hormone? It stimulates pituitary gland to release growth hormone, and this hormone is very essential in children for the healthy body composition. Somatostatin. It is an inhibitory hormone. So what does it do? It inhibits pituitary gland to release hormones like GnRH, TRH, GHRH, etc. Oxytocin. Oxytocin is synthesized by hypothalamus, but it is secreted by posterior lobe of pituitary gland. It is also known as pitocin. It is the main parturition hormone, milk ejection hormone, and milk letdown hormone. These are some common names of this hormone. What is the function of oxytocin? It acts on the smooth muscles of body and stimulates their contraction. For example, in female, at the time of delivery, it is responsible for the vigorous contraction of uterus at the time of childbirth. It is also responsible for ejection of milk from mammary glands. So it is known as milk ejection hormone or milk letdown hormone. And in females, it is related to emotions also. At the time of pregnancy, basically females get emotional. It is because of these hormones that even the thought or cry of baby release this hormone in the lactating mother. Next, antidiuretic hormone. It is also known as vasopressin. It acts mainly on kidney. It stimulates the reabsorption of water and electrolytes in DCT and CD, that is distal convoluted tubule and collecting duct of nephron. It prevents diuresis, that is loss of water through urine. It concentrates the urine by preserving water. And tea, coffee, excess alcohol, they decrease the secretion of ADH. Diabetes insipidus. This is different from diabetes mellitus. And what is this disease? We will discuss now. It is also known as water drinker disease. It is due to hyposecretion of ADH. What happens in this disease? Polyuria, that is excess urination, dilute urine, polydipsia means excess thirst, hypotension, low BP, and dehydration. Overall, there is loss of water in the body in this disease. Now some important facts about hypothalamus. The posterior pituitary is under direct neural regulation of hypothalamus. This line is from NCERT, so that's why I mentioned it here. ADH and oxytocin are protein hormones. They are short peptides. Protein hormones can be long peptides, polypeptides, amino acids, short peptides, etc. So these two hormones are short peptides. And hypothalamus is ectodermal in origin. So this is the all information you need to know about hypothalamus. Thank you for watching the video. Like the video, press the bell icon for updates, and also subscribe my channel. And comment in the comment section any topic which you find difficult, and I will make video on it. Thank you.